Hi, my name is Timothy Jackson, and I teach social studies for the 6th grade in Dodge City, Kansas. I've been here for about 4 years. I moved from Kansas City. I like to read, I like to write, watch movies and TV shows, and play video games in my spare time. I also love science fiction like Star Wars, Star Trek, and Doctor Who. So, for my critical reflection of my school uses a variety of tests to gather data for student placement and to see achievement. And we record all this stuff on a web program called FileMaker. And when I mean by placement, I'm referring to a tier system that my school employs for high and low students. So there are certain classes that are like tier 3, which is for really high students, and then tier 1 for really low students. And all these students are tested and put into those sorts of classes. As far as recording data and using data myself, I can be better about this. I use data from quizzes to inform myself on how they can be better. For example, I give them a continents and oceans quiz each week, or every once in a while a where we have been quiz about all the countries that we've been to. And I'm able to see how they improve week to week. However, while I'm good at recording data, I'm not really good at utilizing data to improve my instruction. And one of the reasons for that is because social studies is sort of a hard one to measure because we don't build on things. We're an anthology, which means that we cover a subject and then we move on to a brand new subject rather than build on what we learned. Like in math, you use data or use decimals, and you build on what you learned with decimals with the students. Decimals, fractions, that sort of thing. With social studies, there's maybe some words that we use, but for the most part, it doesn't really build on itself. When we're done with Egypt, we don't really talk about Egypt the rest of the year. We move on to the next subject. So, with that being said, my fellow 6th grade teacher and I are using methods to gain data on skills rather than just head knowledge. For example, reading critically or citing knowledge from the text, where we've developed a series of rubrics to help us assess these, and we have a sheet on FileMaker to help us keep track of these things. My plan is to start gathering data and effectively using it. I want to develop more effective ways to use my data so that I can improve on my teaching methods, because I feel like I'm missing something here. I don't think I'm quite there. I think there is a better way that I could use data than how I'm using it now. So, thank you for watching, and I look forward to interacting with all of you.